Hutchins from Florida Coastal Cooking and Wellness, your source for plant-based tips, recipes, inspiration, and more to help you live your healthiest life. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever struggled with abundance in any area of your life, whether it be health, finances, relationships, or career? If so, you are going to be so excited about my special interview with the Lisa Nichols. Lisa is a world-renowned transformational speaker that was one of the featured experts in the film The Secret, based on the law of attraction and the power of positive thinking. She's the best-selling author of 6 books, the CEO of the corporation Motivating the Masses, and she's touched the lives of almost 30 million people. She started out as a single mom living in South Central LA on public assistance, and now she's this incredible multimillionaire businesswoman. Her stories have encouraged, challenged, and inspired people from all around the world to discover their gifts and their purpose. Her 7th book, called Abundance Now, is a blueprint of personal stories, inspiring quotes, and real-life case studies. She's been all over the media. She's been on Oprah, The Steve Harvey Show, Extra, Good Morning America, The Today Show, and much more. And then her list of awards and honors has been massive and includes the Humanitarian Award from the country of South Africa, the Ambassador Award, and the Lego Foundation's Heart of Learning Award. The city of Henderson, Nevada named November 20th as Motivating the Team Spirit Day, and the city of Houston, Texas named May 9th Lisa Nichols Day for her dedication to service, philanthropy, and healing. I know you're probably as excited as I am to learn more about her 7th book, Abundance Now, and get started on our road to abundance in 2016. Your tip about building your support group and asking for volunteers also when it comes to your building your business. So you could do this having a support team when you're losing weight, but also when you're building a business. I thought to switch gears a little bit, the fact that you asked for volunteers when you were first starting out. Can you speak to that a little bit?
Absolutely. I think the first thing that I'd love to speak to about that is to give yourself permission to be supported.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first level, and I told you earlier, everything starts with your mindset. Give yourself permission to be supported. So many times we are servers and givers and nurturers. We don't give ourselves permission to be supported by other people. So with all the things that I know about me, I also knew I needed some help.
Mm-hmm.
And so I want to give myself permission to be supported. And I think that was the biggest leap. That was the biggest growth, And once I did that, I asked people for bite-sized, digestible, small pieces of assistance. Everyone that I asked for help, I asked them to help me for either 90 days or 6 months. I gave them a timeline on how much I wanted their help. Like, can you give me an hour a month?
Mm-hmm.
And I looked at people who had an expertise in an area that I didn't, that I needed in my business. I needed expert eyes on this part of my business to see what I'm not seeing,
Mm-hmm.
and to see what I don't know. And everyone I asked was willing to give me an hour a month for 6 months. Well, what it turned into was when they look at it and they get interested, and I take action in the way that they recommend it. That was the number one thing people said. When I took action in the area that they recommended, and they saw that I was coachable, every single one of them, 100% of them, gave more time than I'd asked for originally, and stayed longer than I'd asked them for.
Yeah.
Even though I was totally fine with them, only staying 3 months or only staying 6 months, they saw their expertise being valued. So when my friend who was an accountant, a CPA, came in and did my numbers and set up my books, what would have taken me, 2 days to do, took him 2 hours to do.
Yeah.
Because it was his genius. When my girlfriend came in and looked at the contracts that I was working on, she wasn't my girlfriend at the time. She was just a business associate. She saw the contracts that I was using. She said, "Oh my God, you have so many loopholes in this contract." She took she took an old contract that she had done, 10 years ago, and she's like, look, let's just replace your stuff with this. And so she repurposed I don't have anything like that in my file cabinet.
Yeah.
So it really pushed my business forward, quantum leap, and it was a small request. I had to first give myself permission to get help, and secondly, be clear on the help I needed and who I needed to, what expertise I was looking for in people. Don't look for the person, look for identify the expertise that you need. Don't identify the person, identify the expertise. I need someone who's an expert in CPA, an accountant. I need someone who's expert in contract negotiation. I need someone who's expert in packaging. I need someone who's an expert in online marketing. So just know what you need, to get clear on what you need help in, and then the people will show up. And then your job is to ask them and give them an out date. Be crystal clear. When do you want to start? How much time do you want them to spend, and when can it end? Mm-hmm. People will volunteer and sign up when they know, respectfully, when they know when it'll end.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That makes sense. And I'm glad you said that, because I knew you had mentioned like saying a specific amount of time per month, but having an end date is key. So I'm glad that you mentioned that, because that's going to be one of my goals for 2016 is I've been so immersed in being of service, and it's hard for me to ask for help myself. So that's going to be one of my goals for 2016. And